We are going to do our guide to the zombie apocalypse. Dude, and you know I came prepared, so we've got some sound effects here.
I'm waiting for. I knew you had something up your sleeve.
Okay. We're entering a world.
All right, listen to this.
What is it, like 2029?
Yeah, we'll say 2029. It sounds about right.
What do you think happened? Maybe
right.
a virus?
In a world of 2029, you've gone to bed after you've had a glass of ice water, but not just any ice water. The ice water when the ice melts, but it's still cold, and you have the little droplets of water, the condensation on the outside. Yeah.
Kinda tastes like your refrigerator.
Ooh, when you drank that the night before, you had sweet dreams. Oh my God. And then you wake up and you obviously go to your cell phone because that's what we do.
We do it.
And before you check the weather, all you see is attention, and your timeline
Alert.
is flooded with images of just straight carnage, just young boys, all types of dead running around the street, just hammering fools. You look out your window and you see your neighbor just tearing it to pieces, your other neighbor, and the neighbor you hate is just getting it in. And then you think to yourself, like, what do you do first?
What do you do?
Do you just like, I mean, for real, what do you do?
Let's narrow this down a bit. What we're gonna try to define, each of us, is what would you wear?
Ooh.
What weapon and what vehicle would you choose?
These are big things.
It's a post-apocalyptic world here.
Seriously.
Money is of no object.
Shit's about to get real.
And then finally, where you would post up.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so let's start with.
The post up is so crucial.
Let's start with what you would wear. Let's go toes up.
Okay.
You start first. Give me your footwear choice.
All right. I wake up. I peep the scenario, and I immediately go to the vault.
Wait, in this scenario, is Matt Welty still on Twitter just talking random shit about sneaker culture and that doesn't exist?
It's zombie.
Jordan stuff.
It's zombie Welty.
Zombie Welty.
Yes.
Okay.
So
he's like, even though I want brains,
Right.
Jordans still suck,
Right,
and
right.
the
So-
sneaker culture is dead.
right.
Hot
So
take.
what I do,
Okay.
is I go Nike ACG.
Okay.
I go
Very
Nike
good call.
ACG. Maybe even a Talaria boot, right?
All right. I'm
And
gonna meet you there real quick. Because we're gonna go ACG.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the ACG duck boot. So just so we're like,
Okay, you go
we're
with the duck. Okay.
As playground politics, we are going ACG footwear.
Full out ACG.
I thought about Doc Martens with the steel toe because then it's like a weapon.
Oh,
They're so
so
uncomfortable.
mad. I was just about to go steel toe.
Really?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanna almost have slip proof because of all the mashing I'm gonna be doing. But
True.
all right, I go downstairs, right? I see my dog. My dog is ready at all times. Titanium teeth, straight bulletproof collar, ready to rip.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, Casey, you ready? She's like, yo, what's good?
Right.
I'm like, yo, we doing this? She's like, yo, all zombie dogs out there are just on alert because it's about to go down.
Dude, they don't know what to do. So my
Seriously.
footwear, ACG.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna go and kind of extend my footwear into. I'm gonna need a really good padded sock. I think obviously we're gonna be doing a lot of on-foot trekking, right?
I go smart wool.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Cool.
That's where I'm at.
Coming up from there, before I get to the pants, I need shin guards, like when you're playing soccer.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be a lot of crawling ghouls, bro. I don't want to. I don't want my ankles and/or shins to be easy
I'm gonna
to
go
bite.
jailhouse and tape magazines around my shins. Yeah.
Fantastic idea. All right, coming up.
County jail stees with them chi-chis.
Coming up into the pants area, I'm gonna go with the acronym designed ACG pant that I've been wearing quite a bit. I'm sure you've seen it in both.
So you can actually floss and function at the same time?
It's such a functional. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this pant, but it's so functional. You can actually like tuck the cargo pockets back into the pant. You can like unzip and rearrange them in different ways. You
never know.
The ankle adjusts in several different ways. I mean, I might need this.
Yep.
I might, and if I run up on a abandoned, group of women who need help, I'll remind them of my girlfriend and be like, yo, this is just me.
taken.
This is just me being a good guy
Right.
in nice pants.
Yep.
So your pants. Where you going?
I'm looking for brains, but not in that order, you know. But for pants, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go light work, double RL, Cargos, probably like a canvas, maybe a ripstop nylon poly blend.
Smart, hard to bite through.
Yeah, but I have all of my old Maxim and Stuff magazines taped to my legs because I have nothing else to do with those things. Right now, they're just hallway fodder at my crib. They just take up. So when my crib catches on fire, it has something to go through, and that's why I keep them there. But
smart.
Yeah, so I go through that. Yeah, but when I get up top, I'm going lapstone and hammer, tie-dye tee.
Good.
For the undershirt. You know
Absolutely. If you're watching on YouTube, you could peep that sort of sneak preview to some of the dye work that we're working on.
I mean, this is a sample, something light.
No big deal.
Yo, something light.
But a good thing about that particular colorway.
Camo.
Easily to camouflage. I like that.
Hold on, ready? Where am I?
Dude, no one can see you.
Yeah, I just disappeared right there.
No one can see you. I would like to go with a hoodie. I'm comfortable in a hoodie, but I'm gonna put like the whole.
If you see Rack and he's not in a hoodie,
it's weird.
There's something seriously like you need to check your surroundings.
I'm at the beach. Maybe.
Maybe
not in a hoodie. I'm on the beach. Maybe not in a hoodie. So anyway, I'm thinking hoodie, dude. I'm going all out like 1996. My mother is scared of these rollerblade contraptions. I'm talking about wrist guards with the friggin' hard, remember the hard plate?
Yeah.
I'm talking elbow pads. I'm talking, let's do a whole catcher's chest rig. Dude, I want to be hard to bite. You don't seem too cautious about that.
Yo, because I didn't get up top yet. Because I'm going full football pads.
Okay.
I'm going linebacker with the full football pad setup. And then when I get to the dome piece, I'm gonna go like with a lacrosse helmet.
Okay.
Or no, the Rick Steiner, the ear guards that he used to wear, and not for function, just because it looks vicious. Like if you saw me with football pads and Rick Steiner ear guards, with the layout that I just laid, if you see me rolling down the street and you're a zombie, you're like, yo, there's got to be an easier meal somewhere.
Wow. So I'm with you. I'm gonna wear something on my neck. I don't know if I'll just hit the sex shop and get one of those big BDSM leather collars. Like I just don't want anything to be easy to bite.
Yep. I might just get a gimp suit and just rock it.
But I definitely, dude, I just visualized that. Unfortunately,
that is a vicious visual right there.
But I definitely, after that, I want to get like the triple, quadruple XL shot leather jacket, like just so that everything is still just a little bit harder to bite through. Yep. But I want to keep my hands, and I want to keep my head mobile. So, me and the baseball cap, that's synonymous. That's all. I'm not going to put the whole helmet on. And the reason being is like, if you get to bite my cheek, that's my fault.
Yeah. Like if you get up close enough to where you're at the facial region, then, you got that.
That's my fault.
You got that.
And that's it. Turn me and we'll do the thing.
Okay.
I'll be a armored ass zombie.
All right.
Okay, so now we got to move on to weapons.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to make a suggestion before we get too far into this. I don't think you want to shoot anything. I don't think you want to make that from what I've seen.
I don't think a bullet really does anything.
Guns are a lot more difficult than people realize in close encounters. I think a lot of times when you're talking with a zombie, you don't want to attract other zombies.
You want to be stealthy.
I think you kind of want to keep it in that 3 to 6 foot range. Like that's your confrontation range. If they're any further away from that, they're too slow to get you, bro. You're good. Just let it do its thing. Right? So I'm going to suggest some that you go handheld, sort of fisticuffs type weapons. What do you got for me?
I would probably go samurai sword.
Oh,
because the blade is long enough to where I might have to unleash on someone, but at the same time, like if I have to like bust a grub real quick, I could use it as like a butter knife.
I like that.
So it's form, function, it works at all angles, and it just looks cool. Like if you whip out a sword or a machete.
I like that too.
Machete or a sword. Notice how I say machete.
I like
that. Gotta say it like that.
Now I'm gonna go with a blunt object. I'm gonna go a little Negan. I think the Louisville Slugger. I'm not gonna do all.
Oh my god! I knew you were gonna go.
I'm not gonna do all the nails through it and all that stuff. And here's why: I'm choosing a Louisville Slugger because I just need to cause brain trauma.
Enough damage to roll out.
I don't want a machete, a spear, a sword, anything that's gonna get stuck in a skull. If I need it right back. Just want to bop you
and then roll.
Yep. And as this, as I survive, undoubtedly, the zombies are rotting. They're gonna get softer, bro. Easier to deal with.
Okay.
And the Louisville is light.
There's one next to my bed,
It's
by
an
the way.
American classic.
Yeah, you got to have a Louisville. If you don't have a Louisville next to your bed at all times, then we can't be friends.
So that's where I'm at. I think maybe brass knuckles too. All else fails, I'll bash through what I got to get through. You know, I'm going to go down swinging.
Brass knuckles are so underrated.
Dude, I think especially in a zombie apocalypse, like, dude, you lost your bat.
Yeah.
You slipped.
Yeah.
It's looking bad for you.
Yep.
Here we are. Here's the zombie that's going to fucking bite my cheek. I should have worn a helmet.
Yep.
But no, pata, I still got these hands.
Side note, one time when I was a kid, now mind you, I was a kid, we were young.
Okay.
Young. Like 20 million years ago, right?
And if you're a kid and you're young, perhaps don't
this.
follow along.
One of my buddies one time used brass knuckles. We'll say he used it on a park bench. And he used them so well that the brass, it molded and he couldn't get them off of his fingers.
Ooh.
Like they literally changed their shape and they were stuck to his hand.
Ooh.
Like I'm talking for like it was, dude, it was ugly. Put it that
sounds
way.
like a very ugly situation.
Yeah, that park bench was sorry after that.
Before we wrap this up, if you were listening, before we get to this last piece here, definitely drop us a comment on Twitter or in the YouTube comments. Let us know everything. Let us know what you're wearing, what weapon you're carrying. We're about to get to where you will post up. Those 3 things in the comments. I'm like genuinely not doing the social media thing where I'm trying to get you to engage. No, I'm genuinely want to know your answers.
What are you guys up to?
I want to know if anyone's going to survive longer
Because I know where I'm posting up.
And I want to put my crew together. Now we've got a crew, the Hall of Heroes, there with us.
Oh, we're meeting up.
Whether we're playing basketball.
Yep.
You and some 990 V5s.
Whoo! Without a doubt.
Or football. Mm-hmm. I think I'm the obvious quarterback.
Oh my God, yes. Dan Marino.
Hockey, somebody would have to explain the rules. No matter what we're doing, explain the rules to me. I don't know. Crispy seems to know what he's doing. But even in a zombie apocalypse, obviously, we've got the Hall of Heroes with us, which is great. So I want to know, Hall of Heroes, definitely let us know what you're packing. We don't want to double pack here. Let's be efficient. Let us know in the comments. Okay, so last piece of this, our guide to the zombie apocalypse. Where are you posting up?
All right, number 1, you don't want to be in like a city area. You don't want to be where there's a lot of people because it's a lot of meals for these zombies and then turns into more zombies.
Right.
So you want to go where there's like nobody. So I'm going to the Neshaminy Mall.
Dude, I got to say one really cool thing about where we're located.
That was such a shot at the Neshaminy Mall. Yo.
I know, but I wanted to let it go without it being explained.
Yeah, everybody just hear what I just did right there? Yo, have you been to the Neshaminy Mall? Could you try any harder to not be a cool place to go? Like, yo, first, oh my God.
Also, comedy tip, when you tell a joke, make sure you explain it.
Yo, seriously, Neshaminy Mall, just fall all the way back, for real.
Here's a really cool thing about where we are located. Philadelphia, we could find and get to anything.
Yes.
So fantastic. I mean, between here and Westchester, everything you could ever want, right?
Yeah.
But also, we can get hella lost in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like, there is plenty of places where there will be one zombie for you to deal with per year.
But no, I'm only kidding about the Neshaminy Mall thing. But for real, where you go, I really don't know, man. I think I would just go back to my roots. I go to Mayfair Playground.
All right. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go a little bit more ambiguous. I'm going to say,
I need to hear where you're going.
I'm going to say that I don't want to go to a hospital. I don't want to go to a school. This is, those are like, there's food there. There's generators. These all sound like good ideas, but there's also probably a lot of dead people or zombies now. So I'm going to kind of get away from that idea. And I think what I would want to do is get remote. So I would definitely head out of the city. I think I would head like sort of towards DC in case there's something happening, in the capital. In terms like that's where likely the solution is going to come from.
You would want to be self-sufficient, so you would be able to rely on just yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe like
ultimately, I want to wait it out. So ultimately, I want to get to some land, clear out the people, whether they're zombies or not.
He said clear out.
And sort of post up. And I would literally post up. I would get as sustainable as I could, maybe rob the local Quickie Mart, cup of noodles. I did it in high school. I did it in college.
Ramen noodles and a Louisville.
Dude, I used to fry the egg. You ever fried the egg and put it
in the ramen?
Dude,
what?
It was literally like my move in college. So just back to that. Yeah. Back to basics. Some Dane Cook DVDs.
Yeah.
I'm really taking it back to college.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I would just post up. So vehicle, real quick, last piece. And we're just gonna make this short and sweet. I would get the amphibious Jeep thing. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a very, very rare thing that I would spend most of my life looking for. But that's the one I would have.
If it has the word amphibious in it, then I'm with it.
Google it right now. There's a really good series called Life for Sale, and they're on YouTube. You can check it out. It's a Jeep that they drive literally right into the water in Miami, and it pulls up the tires, becomes a boat. It's pretty sweet. I think in a getaway, that's the move for me. I'm gonna find that thing.
All right. I would go with one of those vans that you can live in. I went into a black hole the other day on YouTube where they had like a sustainable there's a video on YouTube where this guy lives in a container, like a self-storage container.
Wow.
This dude was a straight genius.
Sounds like it.
He fit like a queen size bed. He ran electricity through the wire. Look it up. This video is amazing. But you could like literally get like an Aerostar van, fit it with a bed, a little refrigerator, and just rock out, dude. And I think I would do that. I would just live in the van down by the river.
Excellent.
And I would just post up.
You are a little Farley-ish.
Without a doubt, dude.
And so that seems appropriate. That's a great way to wrap this up. Again, I'm genuinely curious, especially our Hall of Heroes and those of you that feed the cast, you consider yourself fans at episode 2. By the way, we're famous.
Oh,
I meant to bring that up earlier.
What?
So, regardless, if you're listening, let us know where you're going, how you're getting there, what you're wearing in the event of a zombie apocalypse. We hope you guys enjoyed that. We want to do weird shit, man. I mean, this is not a sneaker podcast.
No, we're out of the box.
We do what we want.
Like if the box is here, we're over here.
Dude.